What's up, everybody? NintendoRainbow here again to read some fanfiction. My favorite thing to do. It's not just fanfiction, it's ProtonConroy fanfiction, so it makes things even better. Because I love ProtonConroy. Well, anyway, today I'm going to be reading What I Like About You. And you know what I really like about this fanfiction is that they use my art as the cover of their fanfiction. Not just any artwork, my very crappy old artwork. Ugh. Well, anyway, here I am reading What I Like About You. Emil's point of view. Here I am, once again, playing another Mario Party game. I'm losing at my genre of game. John has me beat by 2 stars, Tim by 1. I am close to the star and I'm hoping that John doesn't steal this one either. I roll a 5 and I'm literally 1 space away and I'm hoping that John won't get anything more than a 3. And of course, he does, my luck again. Fuck my life, I whisper under my breath. Tim somehow heard it and I said, Emil, don't you worry, you always win. And apparently John heard it. Emil, I wouldn't want to fuck anything that has anything to do with you. Right. And I feel a little sad that I'm off my game right now. I've been catching faint words from Tim, I feel it. He zones off and he doesn't talk. He keeps me wondering what is he doing. And the winner is, I say patting my hands on the table, yes, I got all the bonus stars. I got all 5 stars and everyone else has less than me. Yes, I yell. Emil, calm down, John said with a little bit of happiness and anger in his voice. Why is he happy? Is he happy that I am not all quiet and whatnot? Maybe he was worried about what I was thinking about. That was a last map for today. Now, to move on to something, I text Stefan. You know what? I never understood how to pronounce his username. Stefan. I don't know how he pronounces his username. I'm sorry. Okay. Don't take that personally. Okay. I text him saying I can come over soon. Emil, I have a question for you, John says, walking up to me. What is it? I ask him. Well, John says while slightly blushing, I was wondering if you can come over. I'm sort of getting bored and lonely, mainly because me and Kylie broke up. In parentheses, I can't really say that. I have no idea if he has a girlfriend or not, or even if she is real. You never know. Well, anyway, sure, why not? I can go to Seattle, but I have to cancel my plans with Steven, I say. Still can't pronounce his name. Sorry. Oh, you don't have to go do that if you don't want to, he says. No, it's okay, I'll go with you. Just give me a while to pack up some things, okay? I say. I can help pack if you want, he says to me. Okay, come on, I can drive you, I say, walking out the door of the hotel. Me and John walk up to my car and I drive to my apartment. I have to call Steven though, which will be a problem since I can't do some kitty jousting, which sorta makes me a little sad. Kitty jousting? What? Makes no sense. Okay. I drag John to my room and start grabbing stuff and lying it on my bed. Clothes, 3DS, games, laptop, and my camera in case I can get some good pictures. I grab my bag and see John looking at my clothes. Emil, you really like polos, don't you? Durr. He knows me all too well. Yep, I say cheerfully. Well, if you if you ever seen Chugga's post on Facebook, he says, I can't say anything today. Well, he says polos are the new Steve, which I think he's getting tired of polos, but in some recent pictures I see him still wearing polos. Well, here I am continuing on the story. I've never been to Seattle. I hear it's nice and that a few Let's Players or YouTube gamers live there, like this guy named Kevin. Me and John start packing up after I call Steven. He's a little sad about it, but he understands. John folds my clothes and I put them in a suitcase. I move on to another one. I want to spend a lot of time with John. He seems so lonely. I feel bad about this. We finish packing my stuff up and I hug John. He gasps but hugs back. Emil, why are you hugging me? John asks. Just saying thank you. Your hugs are warm. I like that. I say. That's nice, John says. I separate from our hug, grab my suitcases, and leave with John. And you know what? I think that was it. There's not a second page in which I can see. Nope, not another page. You know what? If you're gonna give me fan fictions to read, make sure there's more than a frickin' one chapter for me to read, and make sure it's interesting. Well, that's it. This is NintendoRainbow signing off.